Hey guys, welcome back to another Ark Valguero survival here. This is gonna be episode 13. Where we left before, we were on my on the boat for the New Year's episode, shooting some fireworks. I know we talked a little bit about future episodes. This time around, we'll be hunting for artifacts today, to be specific. Last time we got the artifact of the crag. We're gonna fly here to the obelisk, and then well, the world's not loading in, so I might need to relog, guys, just so you know. But there's the artifact of the Craig, the artifact of the Destroyer, the artifact of the Brave, and then one other one that we're going to need. I need to see the names to remember the locations. I also have them marked in my map, but this episode is going to be an artifact episode, and Isaiah is actually on the server with me today, so he won't be joining me for this recording, but he'll join me for the next one, I'm sure, because we're going to be going down into Aberration. Alright, so, yes. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Use items. Multitask can be with recording and conversation. Okay, guys, so for this, we need the artifact of the Craig, which we have. We need the artifact of the Destroyer, which I'm going to go get today. It's actually really easy. The artifact of the Gatekeeper, I know where it is, but saving that for later. You guys will figure out why. And then artifact of the Brute. So the Brute, I also know where it is, and it's in a place with another artifact, so we'll actually be collecting two, even if it's not for this. Just so you guys understand the process, you guys can obviously see the varying amounts of animal items, like the Sarco skins, Sauropod vertebrae, Titan boa venom, Argentavis talon, Allosaurus brains. You guys have seen all of this stuff and my dinos inventories before. I'm sure we have plenty around the base. The only item that I think is going to be relatively difficult to get a bunch of is going to be the Gigasaurus hearts. That means we're going to actually need to find 2 Gigas and kill them. They're just rare spawns, so that's just going to be time consuming. But the rest of them actually aren't too bad. So we're going to go, I know we're looking straight at alpha difficulty, which is the hardest. But that's what we're going to be shooting for first, because, you know, why not go all in? The minimal survival level for these is obviously differing. For the regular, which is gamma, that's level 30. For the next one, which is beta, also level 30. And then alpha is level 70. Obviously, this is going to be varying their damage and health, just in general. So, I mean, gamma, I think we could actually take the gamma one on right now with the dinos that we have. I believe we could easily kill gamma. But, although we could, I would rather go in for alpha with some higher level dinos and see how that goes. It's possible we get absolutely destroyed, but we honestly don't know until we do it. So, but you can see this one for the for the gamma difficulty, easy. I'm just gonna call it easy, normal, and hard just to make it easier on myself. But for easy, there's artifact of the Devourer, artifact of the Pack, and artifact of the Skylord. Will also be around, I know where these are at, so we can go get those as well, but I mean, not this episode, and probably not the next episode. I'm probably only going to pick up what we need, though whatever ones we end up passing by anyway, I'll also grab. And then for the second one, there's artifact of the Cunning, artifact of the Immune, and artifact of the Strong. And then, like I said, these. Ironically, it seems that the artifacts for the hardest difficulty are the easiest to get, in my opinion. From what I've seen off camera and from what I found online. By the way, most of what I got for locations, I actually had found a few of them legit. I just hadn't been looking closely enough. And then the rest I found by you looking up resources like Survive the Ark and stuff like that. I mean, I wanted to do a little off camera just because if we had a series where we were trying to find everything out legit, kind of like an Easter egg hunt, then this could take literally forever, because I mean, not everybody's on it consistently, and we're not always necessarily looking for this stuff. So, just to make that clear. Wait, why do I have? I could upload that if I wanted to. It's actually interesting. It's possible for me to. Alright, well, we'll mess with that another time. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm just going to share this with you guys while we're here. I learned off camera via my own exploring and a conversation I had with one or two people that I actually can't transfer my character between servers, which means I'm not, even if I end up beating the bosses and doing all this stuff, I'm not going to have the tech engrams unlocked, and there's just going to be a lot that I'm unable to do. I'm going to relog immediately after this conversation and just pause because this is kind of annoying. Oh yeah, Isaiah, your dino's still over here. Hey, Green Ob. But so what I'm planning on doing, and you guys can tell me whether or not you approve of this or not, because I mean, unless I'm going to join official servers, which isn't realistic for me for my own reasons, for long, well, yeah, I mean, for content reasons, I will say that, for recordings and such. So what I'm thinking about doing is that every time I beat a boss, obviously bosses have designated tech engrams, among other things that they unlock for the player. I'm not going to be able to... Congrats. It was my team, wasn't it? Did you lose with the team that I made for you? How did you lose with that? Never mind, I'm not going to go into it. You're bad with rotations. Anyway, alright, man. I'm gonna mute you for like 3 seconds so I can finish. Actually, no, I don't need to mute you, but I'm just gonna talk for a minute. But I'll just text it to me and I'll look. Like I said, having a conversation with Isaiah in the background. He just beat a hard event in another game, so he was kind of going off talking about it. But what I was thinking about doing was for tech engrams, every time I beat a boss, I'm allowed to use those designated engrams only. So, for example, if I were to beat the Manticore, and since I unlock certain tech gear, armor, found house stuff, whatever, for whatever bosses that I beat, I can just, as an admin of the server, like this is another reason Dedicated's kind of convenient for me, is that I can use commands, which like I said, I try to use very sparingly as I can, just because I supervise other people as well, so sometimes I really can't help it. But I can use commands to unlock those for me on whatever new server that I join, because this isn't the only map that I plan on doing, not the only series that I plan on doing. I'm not going to end up doing a full playthrough of Ark. Like I said, that's not really my intention with this series. But, I mean, just playthrough maps that I enjoy, and we're obviously going to be moving up. I picked a pretty easy one for the first one. But, I mean, moving forward, if I defeat the boss on here, which, like I said, there's literally only one boss. I thought they were 3, and technically the answer is yes. There are 3 bosses, but you're fighting all of them at once. So on Valguero, you have to fight the Manticore, the dragon, and the I keep forgetting the name. It's a weird name. It's the Megapithecus. That's the name. I know I probably might be butchering that, but the Megapithecus, the dragon, and the Manticore. If you're fighting all of them at once. If I beat all of those, all the tech engrams that I unlock from them, I cannot transfer element. Okay, element is what you use to power basically everything tech. Okay, I would not be able to transfer that between servers. The only things that I'd be able to transfer would be dinos, normal items, and of course, I mean, normally you would be able to transfer your person, which would transfer levels and then your unlocks, but I am going to be starting fresh essentially in every map. So, a rule I'm going to make for myself is when I reach max level on a server, and believe me, I'll nerf it, I'm not going to make it so I get to level 110 in the first few recordings. At least hopefully not, I'd have to grind a lot. But what I can do is that as soon as I reach max level, I would just unlock whatever tech engrams I had previously unlocked, okay, via bosses that I'd beaten on other maps. Like on this account, I've beaten the island and all this other stuff. I'm only going to be counting whatever I've recorded though. So you guys will see me for when we beat Valguero. It's not an if, it's a when. For the bosses, each difficulty you unlock different amounts of items or different tiers of items, and if I beat Alpha, then I'd basically unlock everything that I get from those bosses, and obviously I'd only be keeping the tech engrams. The element wouldn't transfer for me between servers, and obviously their flags and all that wouldn't either. And I wouldn't be planning on taking all of those, the trophies and all that. I would just be mainly concerned about the tech engrams, because for those that don't know, tech engrams are kind of the peak of everything in this game. And it would be a real shame if I wasn't able to use them or utilize them strictly because of the dedicated server nonsense with Ark. Because Ark is a very interesting game, okay? But obviously it's a little buggy. And for those that do not see the broken world in front of me, if you try and argue that this game is not broken, then I'm sorry, something's wrong with you. But Ark is a very broken game. It's a very fun game, and I like the game, but it's a very broken game to some extent. Even on official servers. So, I mean, it's I think it's a good compromise. I'm proud. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing. I just felt like I should share it with you, considering you guys will be the ones that'll be watching the content. Because that's what I plan to do. Because after this map, I have 1 or 2 maps in mind that I'd like to move to next. I'm going to go ahead and I'll continue recording, but I am I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, you know what? I'll pause because I'm going to be exiting out and loading back in just so everything loads. So give me just 1 second. Alright, and we're back. So, had a little something happen with the recording, so, I mean, the intermission might be a little choppy. I'll do my best with editing to fix it. But the world got loaded back in, and everything seems to be working fine now, and not broken. Let's hope it stays that way. Just one thing to point out, because I know it's different on my hotbar, and you guys have probably noticed it already. I died between episodes. Between the New Year's recording and this one while doing some grinding offline. So that was fun because I was looking into the artifact stuff and yeah, died. So, but that's always fun. Can I not do that? Yes, I can. Okay. That's much better. Yep, destroyer. I have them marked. I have a lot more markers now than I did, but I'm trying to think. I think the one... I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that's where it is, though I'm not 110% sure. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm... I hope that's the right one. But we're going to basically collect all the ones for the alpha fight besides the gatekeeper. That'll be done next episode. But back to what I was saying. So about my different items in the hotbar. My inventory is also going to be a little different. I lost a lot of items, and I had to do basically a whole night's worth of grinding to get everything, or not even a whole night, it was like a day to get everything back. So behind in episodes now because I wanted to get it all back offline. That way it'd save less trouble for on camera. That's cool. So this is the artifact of the destroyer. I mean, if you guys are curious about chords for the Valguero map, for those that don't know, yeah, they got some different stuff. Got some Ascended stuff in my inventory, yay, because I did some stuff. Got some grinding offline. Got an Ascended stone hatchet and an Ascended wooden pick blueprint, because you guys know I got the stone axe blueprint in that last episode as well. Or no, it was last episode before. Either way, I got some different stuff. Obviously, you guys can see I have an Ascended metal pick now. And I was able to get another journeyman axe. And actually, I got a blueprint for one, which is back at the base. At least it should be. I'll show you guys that later on. But I got a blueprint for that, and then I got the Ascendant pick. I got this from Christmas stuff between episodes. Also, I hunted down a lot of blue beacons. I forget whether or not I got it from a blue beacon or Christmas stuff, but because I got that relatively early after I died. And then everything else is just extra stuff that I was able to find that I'd kind of pieced together. The only thing that I had that I was able to find decent besides the pick was the crossbow. Because if you guys look up there, I got a really, really good crossbow for a train crossbow. But that'll take the place of my old one. I wasn't able to get to my dead body, unfortunately, because of where I died. But, yeah, I just kind of had to work with it. Here. Thankfully, I had extra Ascendant flak here, so thank you, Christmas event. But 6789 is if you guys are curious as to where this is and would like to come over and grab it for yourselves. For those that don't know where this is, I was very surprised that an artifact was up here. Because I was trying to figure out, because I've played maps like Ragnarok and the Island, and I have a general understanding of where artifacts and items of the like are usually at, but I was not expecting one to be up there. I was just like, I'll fly up here and see if there were any dinos, and then I saw that and I was like, oh, well, crap. So, yeah. And the next one's going to be even that much more surprising. And I like how my character's just, I might need to pick up some more food. Might be smart to pick up some more food before. Like, my armor rating is also a lot higher than it was, guys. I got some really good ascendant armor. So hopefully I won't die this time. I wasn't as concerned with ascendant flat gear, so I tossed most of what the extra stuff that I was getting back into my my vaults between episodes. But considering I died the way that I had, and I'll show you guys exactly where I died. Let me get over here, because this is the area that had happened. Let's get over here. You guys may be like, oh, you've been over here before. In fact, you came over here while home scouting. Yes, I did. And I think that was like 4 episodes ago. But what I didn't notice, because I was like, oh, I'm surprised there's just a wall here, that there's nothing more to this. And I'm sure I'll get a comment at some point where somebody's like, you should have just looked to your left, because if I press this, look at that. I felt incredibly stupid. That's the one that I had to look up, because I was like, am I missing something? No. That it was just, I was oblivious to something that was fairly obvious. I mean, you could take flyers down in here and... Honestly, I didn't really have a response for it. Like I said, Isaiah's on today. He's planning on joining us in a bit. So, not this episode, next episode, we'll do aberration stuff. And then we'll have all the artifacts covered. And then we'll just be getting together the items for the dinosaurs and, of course, dinos. So, besides the artifacts, because I don't think the artifacts will take me, but, I mean, we already literally got one. We already have the Craig. All we need is the Gatekeeper and the Brute. The Brute is down here. I gotta remember where it is down here, but it's down here. I ask that you guys bear with me, because I could die again. And if I die, unlike when I did the underwater video, because I was like, well, I don't want to die underwater and then have to show them everything going back from scratch. But if I die down here, I'll leave it in the video. I won't do any cuts or anything, because if I've already died once, so if I need to restart again, then I will be doing that grind with y'all, and it'll just be... If I die down here, then we're definitely not doing aberration next episode. It'll be to be the following one or something, because that's going to set me back quite a bit, like it did the first time. That is to go to the next one. We need to go to the first one now, because they're okay. Is there? Let's go down here. Is it down here? There we are. Look at this. That's death, ladies and gentlemen. That isn't where I died the first time, but that's death. Here we are. Also, this one's relatively easy to get. Look at that. Artifact of the Brute. There is a... Yep, there's a loot drop down there. It's only blue, though, so I'm not going for that. If it were yellow or red, I'd risk my tail for it, but... not blue. Let's continue to go in here. Yep, yeah. As I'm sure the game's noticed. One hit. And that's why I like this ascendant pick. Look at that. Like I said, the only things I really wanted were ascendant tools and then a platform saddle for my quets. And I have the ascendant pick now. I hear something outside. It continues to... Oh well. Another blue drop. It's like you think it'd be worth it because cave drops are better than the ones on the surface, like I've said. But I mean, there's electric eels and other things in there that I'd really rather not mess with. Yep. Do I have cryopods on me? Please tell me I have a cryopod on me. We already got the artifact we needed. Actually, I do have a cryopod on me. At least I should. Here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I need to go back to my base and grab one actually because I don't have one on me, do I? I don't. Nope. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a cut and then I'll be right back here. So, because I'm not gonna do a flying back to base and all that on camera, otherwise this episode really will drag on for a minute. So, I'll be back in just a snap. There we are, and we're back. So, came back here with the turret on. I went over there just to look for a second, just because I mean thankfully, it was the cryopod is one of the ones I left in my cryo fridge. So, I mean, not the durability on it really matters. But, because, yeah. Let's see. Can I really don't want to fall in, guys. It's just like, I know I'm being probably extraordinarily cautious, but falling in would kind of be death. There's silica pearls down there, though, so it's like they're really trying to tempt you. I'm just not going to be the one that falls in. And we have our Ascendant Shotgun if anything should happen. Actually, I'm going to reload this as well because that could be quite useful. Unfortunately, though, I did end up using all of our assault rifle ammo. Not that this assault rifle is as strong as our last one, but, you know, it's fine. Same with the Ascendant Sword. It's like a lot of what I've had to use for my safe wasn't even the best stuff that I had. Oh, wait, crap. Do you have anything good in you that I need to consider before? Look at that, sauropod vertebrae, like all these items that I would have needed for the boss fights, so I can't risk losing them, considering I don't know exactly how many of those items I have laying around at home. Canned soup. I'll take the meat, so the raw. Yeah. Because we're going to need to go, because the reason you guys may be curious, why did you need a cryopod? Why did you go back to your base? Why did you need it for this? Well, as I suspect, as it is with most dungeons, see, this is not my first one, so I'm not going to risk it. When, like, your mount can't follow you underwater. And even if it was a water mount that I technically could use, it would have lasted me only a few seconds. And look at that. And then I'm down here and I'm dealing with all these things. So, holy crap. Okay. Look at that. Lots of friends. And they all want to say hi. I like a yellow drop. Yeah, there's a lot of things over here that want to kill me. And I don't want to mess with any of them. Alright, anything? Look at that! Haha! And I got it on camera. That's what I'm talking about. So we will have an Ascended Axe next episode. Haha! Next episode after I will make it. And then we will have all Ascended tools. That's what I'm talking about. So yes, I technically did pre-explore some of this off camera, so that's where I got some of my Ascended stuff, but most of it at least, I had already just stuffed away inside of my vaults. Here, what is there? It should be up here, should it not? Yes, it is. Haha. Land, please. And there it is, Artifact of the Devourer. Those are the 2 artifacts inside of this dungeon. I said I'd show you guys. I died down in the trenches there. So I tried coming in here without a flyer, and I died. And I needed to loot my body. And basically how I... Okay. Basically how I died is I fell in between the ravine there, and the game instantly killed me. I didn't even see my health drop. I was just dead. So, I don't quite know how that works. or really how that's supposed to. I don't even know if that's the natural order for that necessarily. Oh, look, it respawned. That's fantastic. I'll take that. Look at that, guys. More stuff. I'll always take more stuff. Don't know where the red drop is, but a yellow drop is... I mean, if he gives me more ascendant tools, I will not object. This is going to be the next part for us here. Okay, I need to kill these guys real fast. I believe if we wanted to, we could fly out of the cave, though. Let me make sure I got all the good stuff out of his inventory, though. So, not that he would have picked up it so much, but, I mean, picking up trank arrows and regular arrows, I mean, that does help bolster our resources a bit, so I will never object. Let's get some raw meat in here for him once I get out. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to wait at least 100 seconds before tossing him out again, so if I'm wrong, then, you guys really could see me die on camera. Because there's diplos and everything. Dinos in dungeons are typically a higher level than what your standard, you know, what you're normally dealing with. Look at that. Plenty of friends. And they all want to say hello. How are you? You're raising my topor like crazy. Yes, I'm well aware. Gotta get to the surface as fast as possible. Look at all those friends, and they're freaky as heck. Look at that, my topor is going up. Yep. Look at how freaky that dude is. That's why I knew to get out of the water as quickly as possible. I mean, I can tame them, okay? You can see that, I can tame them. But no. Just sink to the bottom. It's sink or swim for y'all, and you're too low of a level, and two, just no. I don't have the extra cryopods, and I also don't want you as a tame. Oh, this could be bad. Yep, I forgot. It glitches out my camera when I do this. Look at that. I can't see below. I can only look up. And I can only see down again once I get to the surface. I think it's the world loading the world outside of the dungeon. Yep. I can't really see it, but I don't think my game was up enough. That's where we came. That's where that just let us out. See, guys, that wasn't too bad. I did that without a chest piece on. Granted, even without the chest piece, I still have a lot of armor. Haha. Oh, crap. I plead the fifth. Oh, shit. Troodons are annoying and dumb. Oh, my goodness. $117,000 damage. Okay. Stone. Sure. We're gonna fly back to base. So that's what I mainly wanted to accomplish this episode, was just grabbing those artifacts. I knew it wouldn't take too long. Next thing we're gonna do is, I said we'd do it this episode, so we're gonna look, okay? I can't promise we're gonna find one, but I'll look for our next Quetzal. I didn't forget. We're gonna tame a Quetz, hopefully. And if I don't find one around, because they are a rare spawn as well, not as rare as a Giga, but they're rare. That's why I was as stressed as I was to get it that first episode, because I was like, I didn't know the next time I'd ever see a Tech Quetz. By the way, still haven't seen another Tech Quetz. Even between recordings, I have not seen another one. Granted, they don't live above their spawn, but even for my friends that do, I haven't seen another Tech one. So, should have everything I need to tame another one. Once we get our next quets, we can start working on our next base. And before we do our final boss fight, okay, I do want to make another base. Because like I said, I was planning on that in the first place. Do you want him? I'm going to need my quets if I'm going to be doing tames. Like that at least. So I'll fly my quets over there. And then I'm going to go do something off camera. Which you guys won't see because I'll just be pausing the recording. But, oh my goodness. The amount of cryopods that I have back at the base. I mean, I guess I could. Oh, I needed more cryopods. It's fine. Okay, looks like we're going to go tame our second quets. We'll bag it with the cryopod, and then we'll go back to base, and we're going to grab a faster dino because I actually don't need a quets to tame the second dino I'm planning on taming today. I'm going to use a quets to tame the quets, and then we'll go from there. Quets should spawn above Isaiah's base, actually, over in that biome. Same place Giga spawn, and same place Titanosaur spawn. I believe that Quetzes can spawn in other places on the server as well. This is just where we've seen them when they have spawned. Granted, they also fly around a lot, so... What I may do is when we get over here is, I mean, it's not going to be like finding a trike or finding a T-Rex or something like that because they're literally everywhere. They're rare spawns, so what I may do is just cut the recording until I find one. Because I could legitimately be looking for like over an hour, guys. That's how rare these guys are. And if I do that on camera, then we're not going to have time to tame it and get the other tame. The other tame actually is going to be not crazy common, but common enough to where we should find it within a few minutes. But I don't have any idea how long it's going to take us to find a quets. So actually, I forget the altitude they're at too. I mean, they should be around, but Tapajara would also be another fun tame, but not this episode. Maybe next up. Maybe we'll do Tapajara next episode. This episode will focus on quets and the other tame I want to get. Because I told you guys, I'm trying not to do any tames I haven't currently gotten before off camera. And I'm trying to do as much as I can on camera for y'all so that you guys can not only see how to do it in case you want to do the same thing I'm doing for yourselves. Which some things I'm overcomplicating, like there's dino gate strats and other things you can use to tame dinos. Not for quets, obviously, but I mean, just for the second one I'm going to be doing and stuff like that. I mean, there's less dangerous ways if you want to be like the optimal arc player. As long as I'm able to get it done and it's possible, it doesn't matter to me as much, but imagine if I was able to find quets that quickly. It would be nice. Oh, my stamina is almost at half. Also, that's another thing. Even given the Quetzal spawns, I mean, if I find one that's too low of a level, it's not even going to be worth the tame, and then I'll need to wait for another one to spawn. That's... Oh man, I just thought about that. I mean, if I tamed this Quetz, he's now max level, by the way. You guys probably saw the difference in my bird levels because I had to do so much grinding to get some stuff back and went to so many loot drops. I mean, all my birds should now be at max level. So the highest this dude could get was level 114. Okay, I think I got him at like 15 or 10 or so. I think it was 15, 18, something like that. So he was able to get just under 100 levels. This is a super low level Quetz for this to be its maximum level. Like, he can no longer earn XP. This is literally it for him. These are his final stats. If he's not over level 60, he's not even worth the tame. Like, I'd honestly like a Quetz to be over level 100 when I tame my next one, but I can't control that. I mean, the server's been set to maximum difficulty since I first loaded it up, and we still found a level 15, 18, something like that. So, I mean, I hope for my sake that it works out, but I'll fly around for another minute or two. If I don't see anything, then I'll make sure I'm in the right area because I can look it up on the wiki real fast. And then I'll bounce right back. I mean, if I'll just cut it back whenever I actually find one, realistically. I mean, I could fly around with y'all for like an hour, but I mean, like, there's no lot of, there's no content. I mean, there's content, obviously, but it's just not, in my opinion, it's not good content. If you guys would like me to leave that in for the future, I mean, I can. It's just not. If you guys want like 2-hour long videos, but I start to do like grindy stuff or something like this on camera, then I mean, I can do that. It's just, I don't see the point in doing it. It's better just to cut it off till the actions actually happens. And or actually find what I'm looking for. I'll fly over above this beach, and if I don't see anything, then I'm just going to cut it. What the heck is that? Is that a Bronto? Alright, Quet's head, you're really in the way. I should have had this out on my bar from the start. Okay, I need to be super careful. And you are really getting in the way, bud. I'm just saying. Wait, wasn't he? Okay, he's a Bronto. I thought maybe, just for half a second, I thought I found a Titanosaur, and I was like, wait, there's no way. Because if I found a Titanosaur on camera, I would have to like force a friend to get on or something so I could go make a cannon, and I'd be doing that this episode instead, because Titanosaurs are even rarer than Gigas, and I barely got one of those a while back. That's a Rex, isn't it? I like how I'm looking around because like this is the area that the Titanosaurus, Rex is, and yeah, it's Rex. And Quetzal spawn. So a lot of the harder later game dinos all spawn around in this area, and it's just like I want to look. I don't want to miss anything because I know if I'll miss anything, I'll be mad at myself, and I could hear something about it in the comments, and I'd rather not. Yeah, I don't see anything. I mean, obviously there's some pterodons around here. Yeah, I see you. Pterodons are not what I'm looking for. They're not efficient enough for what I'm looking for. This is where I've seen Quetzals in the past, though. Actually, no, I've literally found the last one above Isaiah's base, but it wasn't one that I wanted to tame because I wasn't recording. And also, I think it was too low of a level for me to even want to. But I do know they spawn over here, okay? I just need to... I know I said I cut, and I want to cut, but I also don't want to miss the opportunity. If I cut and immediately find one, that would kind of bother me, but... Oh well. One neat little thing, in case y'all don't know, I'm watching my stamina, is if you get off a Quetz in midair, watch this. His stamina is actually regenerating. Look at that! It makes them one of the most convenient tames because you can still be technically riding them. Wait, what? His stamina should be regenning. Oh, that's a shame. I was 99% sure that his stamina regen. I just realized I threw out my pterodon and he didn't have any food on him. You know? Things to consider. Lag. Okay. I'm going to fly up here, land, pause the recording, and I'll cut it back as soon as I find a Quetzal. No clue when I will, but when I do, I'll cut it back. Okay. Let's get here. Regen my stamina. And while I'm regening my stamina, I can take care of this. Alright. See you guys back in a snap. Hey guys, welcome back. I've been gone for like over a half hour. I figured I would try a different area. So I went and looked on the wiki just to make sure I wasn't, you know, out of bounds or I was in the right general area. And looking at my person, the Quetz basically spawns in a large box, okay? He can spawn anywhere up from the pool that you see at 70-30 all the way up until like 30-30 and then all the way over to like 30-70, and then all the way down again until like, well, maybe even one box further. Might actually be all the way over to like 80-80. but he spawns in a very large radius, okay? Or he can't spawn anywhere in that large radius. Just up in the air. So I just happened to find him at the edge of his radar over here at Isaiah's. Or at the border of his spawn. The thing is I actually have no idea the next time I'll find one of these. And I may naturally need to wait until I just happen to stumble across one, because I have no idea. I have legitimately no idea when I'll stumble across one again. I mean, I'll spend the next 10-15 minutes flying around the map to see if I possibly am able to find one, you know, just happens to spawn in by some God-given miracle. We'll have to see, though. I mean, he spawns relatively high in altitude. Like, about where I'm at is about where he would spawn, maybe even a little above me, but I'd see him instantly in my field of view. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording again. I'll unpause it, like I said, about 10-15 minutes. If I still don't find anything, we're going to move on to the second tame and we'll come back to the Quetzal. I know I said I'd do it this episode, but more than likely we're just going to need to stumble across it. And if we stumble across when we're going for our next tame, awesome. But the chances of me finding this are already low. Quetzals are not a common spawn. There's a reason for that. They're a late game spawn for a reason. But give me just a moment, guys, and I'll cut it back. I'll unpause it if I find one, but like I said, the chances of that are actually kind of low, so we'll see. Okay, so I just unpaused, and I opened an application up on accident. Let's exit out of that. Hope I didn't mess with the recording. No, I did not. It's still recording. Good. Okay. So finally found one, y'all. I didn't want to give up. After the 10 to 15 minutes, I was like, you know what? Let's keep going. So I did like 2-3 laps around the entire map area. Like around that square that I told you guys to look at. Finally found him. Over the water there. I'm going to show you guys what this is for now. If I can hit him. Oh, please hit. Need to be closer. Please, 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 please. Alright, go. Get him. Bless it, bless it, bless it, bless it. Hit him, please. There we are! You guys can see what it does. Go, 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 go. He fell down there, he fell down there, he fell down here. Go, 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 go. Oh god, he is already free. Goodness gracious, no, it didn't. You guys saw how long it lasted. I mean, it lasts a minute. It does not last a significant amount of time. I mean, another way that we can handle it. Are you kidding me? The glitch is happening where it's not allowing me to shoot the ammo. Are you serious? I don't want to do that to him and then he fall in the water. That's like the biggest thing for me right now. So I don't want to kill him. Gosh darn it. I have to be so quick with this. He's right freaking there. 5. That was another Quetz for a second. I was about to say, are you kidding me? There. I hit him again. Wait. We didn't knock him out. Right? Okay, I didn't think... I was about to say, there's no way. Quetzes have, like, insane, like, levels of Topor resistance. So I was like, there's absolutely zero way that we managed to knock this man out. I mean, I'm an optimistic person, guys, but these guys are not easy tames. You have to chase them down. It was easier grappling with the pterodon before, but I wanted to show off the ballista and all that. But it did, are you serious? It's glitching out again, and it doesn't want to. This is gonna be a long tame. I'm gonna record this whole thing, and this is gonna probably be the last Quetz that I tame for a minute. I love Quetzes. Are you serious? You literally your head just okay. Did I knock him out? I knocked him out in one shot. Jeez, man. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm going to load it up again if I'm able to get near that guy again. If not, we lost him. Oh, well. So, I was watching the bird there for a minute. Followed him, used some grappling hooks. Got in, I think, 2 more shots. Dude flew off. Okay, he's gone. Our bird, who's still not even halfway up again. The higher level the bird or the dino, the higher their torpor resistance is. It's just how it is. Because my bird is such a low level, and yes, 114 is low, okay? 1 shot from my rifle took it out. And yet, 4 or 5 of those could not take out a 130 something. And we've lost the bird. The Quetzal that we spent over an hour looking for is now gone. And our bird is still out. So to say that I'm annoyed would be an understatement. But I think we're done looking for Quetzals this episode, okay? What we'll probably do is after this dude gets up, we'll go hunt the second dino we were going for down. If we happen to find the same Quetzal again, which is possible, we'll try and tame it again. Sure. Because we already wasted a few chain bolas and plenty of ammo. So, we see it, we'll go for it. But otherwise, I'm not going for a Quetzal again this episode. It's just, I love Quetzals, okay? But this whole situation is just a little annoying. All it took was 1 frickin' shot to knock my bird out of the sky. I know my stuff's good, okay? I have ascended stuff. I shouldn't be that too upset. It's like gear. I mean, I was trying to fire from the head instead of using the chain bola, and I mean, I guess it's a little bit my fault, but at the same time, it's just, it's frustrating. And it's a natural part of Ark. And I really want to shoot him again. Because as much as I like the way that he looks, as much as I like Quetzes, as much as I like tech Quetzes, this dude just annoyed me. So, we'll sit here until this man wakes up, and then move forward. Wish I had something on me that could help wake this dude up, but I just don't. I mean, I get why that was able to knock it out in 1 shot, but at the same time, it's just annoying. Like I said, it's just annoying. I'm bored, so I'm just going to try and knock out this pterodon. How many shots will it take to knock you out? 301. I'll try it, guys. How many shots to knock this dude out? I don't even know what level this guy is. He might even... If he's taking this many shots, he's over 50. I just have no clue. Didn't even know what level you are. Can I use this until? 95. 95 Bronto. You're finally up again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we're gonna eat this dude. And please, for the love of everything, don't knock yourself out, or don't fall. I mean, if that happened over the water, our bird would have drowned, and that could have been so much worse, okay? I get that. That was just extremely unfortunate. That's the easiest way I can phrase that. It's just that it's extremely unfortunate. The easiest way that I can advise you guys to tame a quetz, okay, is if you have two people. This is the easiest way to orchestrate it. Have one person either on... I would actually recommend a pterodon for this, actually. Have one person flying the pterodon, and then have one person grappled under it, and then just have the person that's grappled trank as you're flying them along. That is luck unlike I have ever seen. Son of a gun, we actually found it. Don't you dare. The bird was knocked out for like 10 minutes, guys, so I'm actually surprised. Yes. I need you to just accept it. You are not escaping me this time. I refuse. My bird got knocked out because of you. I have a grudge now. Yeah, you're not getting away, dude. Oh, almost fell off. That was close. I'm actually going to hang above this dude. I'm not even going to go all the way down. Gosh darn it. I almost got a second shot off. Oh, he's down! We got him! Holy crap, we actually got him. Okay. Okay. I brought stuff specifically for this as well. Okay. There it is. Huh. Okay. Looks like most of the extra stuff that I had gone away, but at least that's still around. Come on. Please only take like one piece so you get a good amount of levels. 145, guys. 145. So that means potentially we could have over a 200 level quest. And if that happens, that will be like at least 5 to 6 times better than what we got now. Like, not even just by levels, because by levels he'd be about 4 or 5 times better, okay? But I mean, just in general though, like, the amount of levels he'll not only be able to gain, but also... Oh man. I'm so happy. Oh, I was livid there for a minute. Okay. Also, I grabbed all the extra cryopods that I had. So, I mean, I have still have the artifacts on me. I grabbed... Hey! And we got somebody who's about to join us on the server. Alright. Let me... Give me just a sec, guys. It's a great thing that this happened happened on camera. Alright, get that in. I use a bunch of different stuff for USBs, headphones, and everything to make this work while I'm recording. But I'm gonna leave that open. Man, this could be fun. Alright, so once they're in the part, I almost want you to, okay, next episode, I may play audio for my friends, okay? I may. I'll think about it. Just because this could be so funny. So funny. Okay, audio is actually showing now. This dude's gonna take a while. Like, look at that. Taming effectiveness 100%. But look at that speed, though. It is slow. I turned down taming speed because we had a friend, cough, the person who I'm about to get to a party with. Or if you guys know him, AFK. He was complaining that the taming speed was too high. So I was like, alright, fine. I'll just reduce it. To such an abnormal degree that you'll all hate me. But it was your choice. What's up, man? Isaiah went to go do some stuff with family because for those that don't, I'm recording right now also. For those that are watching the video, I'm recording this literally on New Year's. About a few hours away from midnight. So Isaiah's with family and currently eating dinner and just all that. So he said he would get right back on after he's done. Of Ark or any game? Oh, I'll just invite you then. You're good, man. Did you, what progress did you get done the other day? Oh, okay. Right now I'm recording... Right now I'm recording a video, and I did an artifact run. Oh, I already did it. The video is going up today. So for those that are watching this in the future, because I think this will be the video that goes out on the 1st, the day after I'm recording this. The last video you guys saw the video that would have gone out yesterday. The fireworks display, it actually will be going up close to midnight. Unintentionally. Guys, that was unintentional. I meant to get it done earlier in the day. But did the fireworks display, did all of that. And I also did, I think I did multiple things. I showed your houses off. I collected an artifact. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta remember I'm an admin. Well, I didn't even know clip. I legitimately can just see. Like... It's like thermal, but for structures and stuff. By the way, guys, it's not an abuse of admin powers. I legitimately just have the power to see that because I host the server on another profile, and I'm legitimately just able to. Like, it's not an abuse of power because I'm not actually breaking the game or doing anything that's outside of, like... I'm not giving myself access to anything, really. I'm just able to see something that normal players wouldn't. That's literally it. Yeah, but I lower it down to taming effectiveness by your request. So right now it's taking an hour to tame my quets. You do not believe, okay? I had to cut the recording like 3-4 times because I was like, I need to go hunt down a quets. And I literally was searching everywhere because I told them I'd get one this next episode. So I was like, okay, I'll look. I had to do like 4 or 5 laps around the map before I finally was like, oh, look, there's one. And I was so worried because I was like, the first one I find is like level 15. I'm going to rage quit. There's a... Not the highest, but it's like a 145. Oh, it's a... I wish it was a tech. The first quets that I got to tech quets, but he's being cryopotted the second this one's tamed because, I mean, Oh, I know, believe me. And that's one reason I love the map is like Ragnarok is like your best friend for quetzes, and I love quetzes, so it just works. I don't know about that. I just loved Ragnarok as a map. Everything just fit so well. I'll also do another invite. Literally only takes me a few seconds. I mean, I would recommend you reinstall your Arc. I mean, do it after you're done playing today, and then next time you go to sleep, just do it, because that way when you wake up, it'll be done. Because Arc takes several hours, but I mean, like, if you do it when you're going to sleep, I mean, like, if you sleep for like 6 to 8 hours, you should wake up and it should be done. Do you have slow internet? Oh, well, if you sleep longer than that, then that still makes it that much more viable. I'm just saying. Like, I would just do it when I go to sleep. That's what I do when I have a lot of big downloads, is I'll just be like, well, I'm not going to be able to do this tonight, so I'm just going to sleep so I don't have to wait up all night just to get like 5 minutes in before I pass out, so. I can just wake up and play. It's like, you died. It's like, when did that happen? I still have extra chain bolas. It's like, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I saw you on Borderlands too. Frickin' traitor. I played Borderlands 3, and then I played the Handsome Collection, which I think is 1, 2, and the prequel. I will say though, I beat 2, I beat 3, I barely touched 1, and I did not beat the prequel. See if Arc needs an update, and then restart your console. Actually, no, see if your system needs an update, see if any of your apps need an update, and then restart your console. I got you. This man's gonna drop out of the party. But anyway, guys, because I dropped down the rating speed, look at that! We're only 35% done, and we've been sitting here for like 15 minutes. Don't you guys just love normal taming? Okay, this is actually, okay, just to be 100%, I don't even want to, I'm just going to say open about this, because there's a better way to phrase it, but that's just, taming speed is on 3 times. 3 times speed. This is 3 times speed. Before, I think it was at like 7. So, he complained that 7 was too much. Honestly, 7 for recording reasons isn't too bad. I mean, because otherwise videos will drag out and things will get, you know, whatever. When we start up our next server, I'll probably keep it at 5. Keep it in the middle. Because 3 is a little low and 7 is obviously, just to him at least, was a little high. So I'll probably move it down to 5, and that'll be where I'll keep it. I love the Christmas shading on that. I'm going to miss these Christmas colors when they're gone, man. Oh, also, probably in the next few days, you guys are going to see me recording another game or 2. And I'm going to try, instead of doing only Arc videos day by day, this is an Arc channel, okay? It's not a survival games channel. They're just the games I'm currently uploading at the moment. You guys are going to see plenty of stuff in the future. But, man, this is going to be close. Even with, look at that, even with cooked prime meat. It's still taking a minute. That's wild. There's so many dinos, man. You guys are obnoxious. what I'm going to do, just so, like I said, I want to do another 2 tames this episode. So I'll cut the recording until this is done taming, and then we'll cryopod him, and we'll move forward. So, I know I've done a lot of cutting, but I honestly, for this episode, it really can't be helped. We're almost at an hour, and I still want to tame one more thing. So, we'll be back in just a minute. Pause. And we're back. So I left off. He was at like 40-something%. Look at that. It's been a minute, but he's done. Look at that, 217. And he's 114. Do you guys see why I wanted a different quetz, or is this not obvious yet? Because if it's not, go get some glasses. So what I'm going to do for this... Go to his inventory. I'm just going to transfer the saddle. Can I... Wait, what does it say? Cannot unequip saddle with structures built on it. Oh. The more you know. I thought maybe I could just move it, but it's not that simple. Alright, fair enough. What I'll do then is that for now, because technically speaking, I can still technically use this quetz. Between episodes, I'll make another platform saddle for this quetz, and we'll work out some stuff. Obviously, you guys get to see how the chain boa worked. I remember being more effective on Ragnarok when I played, so I don't know if the way it worked kind of got messed with or something, or maybe I just hadn't used it in such a long time I kind of forgot. It was fine, but it didn't hold them as long as I remembered it while doing that. I mean, it's great for knocking creatures out of the sky. If you're doing raids or if you're playing on a PvP server, obviously it's probably going to be more effective there. But yeah, so we're going to drop this bird back off at the house. We're going to grab our pterodon, and we're going to go ahead and go tame ourselves some woolly rhinos. So that'll be that's the second dino I was planning on taming this episode. If we can get a high level male and female, then that'll be a great place to end off, because we'll have gotten, because as you guys heard me talk about before, actually AFK is the one that I talked to about the boss battles with. Yeah, that's not going away, man. About switching off Rexes for woolly rhinos in boss battles. So, I mean, I think that's a pretty good idea. I looked up some stuff off camera, and at least for this map, that's a pretty effective method. We're going to have to find a way to deal with the flying creatures, considering we have to fight the manticore, the dragon, and the, frickin', why do I always forget the... Okay, I know I still have it up. I always forget the name. Megapithecus. I'm going to try and remember that, y'all. I'm going to try to. I always forget that name. Megapithecus, the manticore, and the dragon. We have to fight them all at the same time. With woolly rhinos and... I mean, I don't know if we'll have T-Rexes, but at least with woolly rhinos, the Megapithecus will be covered. The dragon and the manticore. Manticore, we should also be fine because he flies down to the ground. The dragon may glitch in the air, according to what I read on the wiki. So, I mean, we have ascendant gear. As long as there's more than one of us going in there at once, I think me and Isaiah at least plan to do that together. AFK and Wolf can join if they want when I do that. But, yeah. You can load in. So you can... Attempt number 2. You're just going to keep trying forcing your way in. It's like, eventually it'll work. Eventually. Eventually. It's like, as it hits midnight, it's like, into 2021. It's like, suddenly you're able to get in. Yes! Just throws everything. Wait, what time is it? We got less than an hour, guys, until it's 2021. That's how long I've been on here. I started this recording hours ago. Spent a minute looking for freaking quests. Oh, well, if the world ends, at least I'll be recording ARC. There are worse ways... Hey, man, apparently Isaiah's been keeping up with him because he hasn't been on the server, but he's been watching my videos. Which is kind of funny. Because I'm like, hey, so how do you know what's still going on the server? And he's like, oh, well, I watch your videos. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. So I already know what you did with your base and what you built the water base. He's like, I'm impressed. And I'm like, I was like, do you know about the people that joined? And he's like, people that joined. And I was like, you haven't kept up then. So he didn't know about y'all. And he also didn't remember you. He didn't remember you. I was just like, do you remember somebody? He used to play with Destiny and Ark with us, and he currently is on the server. And he's like, so I knew him. And I was like, yes. And I didn't tell him your name. But... I like how you're just like... It sounded like your heart skipped a beat. You were just like... Oh, look, there's a woolly rhino right there, guys, and an ice golem. So we're definitely not going to be screwing with that at the moment. Oh, we also want to tame a dire bear, but nah, we'll do that another episode. There's a reason for that. Yeah. Dude, that's the ice golem over there. He's currently still coming at me. Look at this, dude. He wants to say hello. Threw a rock at a tree. Wait, what level was he? I saw that for like a second. Show me what level you are. You are very high level. And I have a friend messaging me. There's a friend that wants me to get on League of Legends at the moment. 135. What are you? 50! You're absolutely useless, and I just risked my neck to come over here and look at you. In case you guys don't know, if you knock out, if you manage to kill a golem, you can actually mine their remains and get metal and some other stuff, but they're really annoying to kill, so I'm not going to bother with it. We're just looking for woolly rhinos, guys. Just woolly rhinos. As you see a mammoth there that's screaming. Get some food. I meant a while earlier. You guys probably noticed, but I picked up some extra food. Got some polar bears. There should be tons of woolly rhinos, man. There should be tons of them. I'm only gonna accept a 150. I do not want to go. It's possible for us to find above that. If we find above a 150, then that would be awesome. But I'm not going to keep my fingers crossed for that. The snow area on this map, guys, because they can spawn anywhere in the snow biome, it's pretty massive, okay? It's like the whole upper side of the map. So probably about 10% of the map, roughly, is all snow. So if we can find some decent level woolly rhinos while I'm over here, then that would be pretty great. What level actually, I'll check out RGs as well, because if I can find another decent level RG, I will take that. Especially ones with cool color schemes. Like I have a weakness for color schemes, but they also need to be a decent level. And it's crazy because all the decent level ones are never the ones that you like. Well, most of the time you don't like their color scheme, or at least they're not the one you're looking for. It's like you want to be picky with RNG, but at the same time, it's hard to be. Got crystal, and you got oil rocks right there. For those that don't know, this is an oil rock. We got penguins! Hey! I haven't seen you guys around yet on the server. Mr. Karuku. You guys are pretty neat. They're ugly looking things, but you can get tons of organic polymer from them. The baby ones are kind of cute, but the adult ones just look eh. I mean, they're prehistoric penguins, so you're not expecting them to look normal. Like, that one looks more normal. Maybe it's because of the color scheme. But some of these just look weird. I don't even know if Ark is even... It's not a realistic situation, but I wonder if their designs are meant to be accurate for what they would have looked like prehistoric times. If they are, then that's interesting. But if they're not, then oh well. So for those that it may interest, I mean, you can look up that, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. I mean, unless you know AFK. You just have to break into the Matrix. Do you not know how to do that? No, you're not the chosen one. Did you choose the red pill instead of the blue pill? That's probably why. I mean, the real answer is Neo, but Neo is the chosen one. Shit. Are you being real? Huh. And that's why he was able to come back to life despite the program. Interesting. That's an interesting theory. I don't know. That sounds like a question for the directors. Level 25. Oh no! I pressed the wrong button! Crap! Mistakes were made! Guys, I may have done a stupid thing. 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 I may have done a stupid... Got it. Go, 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 go. Go. Ha! I did a stupid thing, but it did not kill me. Also, I'm surprised... He's trying so hard to get on the server, y'all. He is trying so... Ark and him are having a fight. He's so fucking happy. Better reload. Can't you turn that off? I thought I did. Maybe Ark just doesn't like you. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut the recording because otherwise this is going to go on to be like an hour and a half, hour 45, and I'd like to actually do something fun at midnight, so... Well, not that this isn't fun, but just something with friends or family or... Man, that really came out wrong. Anyway, I'll cut the record. I'll cut the recording and I'll be... Yeah. No, we'll see. Alright, be back in a moment, guys. After the day. Alright, guys, so I just flew around this entire area, and after the whole thing with the quets earlier, I am kind of a little done. So, and like I said, I'm a little bit of a rush for time. So I found these two right here. They're actually both cool color schemes. One looks like it's Beast Boy, and one looks like it just murdered something, and it's just covered in blood, which looks cool. I'm going to put my pterodon over here, and I'm going to try and tame both of them. So I'll put you on passive so that you don't murder everything. And I think I have enough arrows for this. We'll hope so, because if not, well then, I might regret my life. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. Okay. Shut up. I don't need your commentary over mine, alright? I'm going to shoot you in the ass until you fall over, okay? Look, he's done. They can take that out of context if they want to. I just knocked that out. That's done. You better shut the hell up right now. I do not need this. Alright, let's see how many shots it takes to, or how many hits it takes to kill this thing. Oh, look, you're done. Okay, I got raw prime meat. Good. I'm going to kill you and get some more raw prime meat. Thank you. You are going to get out of my way. Thank you. More raw prime meat. And now I knocked one out. I'm going to get that one. I'm going to cryopod it up, and then we're going to do this one and cryopod it up. And look how much easier and fast this was compared to the quets. And I love how I'm just rushing through this as fast as I possibly can. Alright, okay. Oh wait, I forgot. I have a way lower taming speed now, so this might take like a frickin' hour. Okay. You can burn. I did this because of you. You are where the pain and misery started. That looks very cool. You are gonna die. I'm sorry. You guys are a little bit out of your range. Oh, you were actually a decent level. You were a 140 dire polar bear, and I still killed you in 3 hits. Alright, I'm going to see how many shots it takes with my rifle over here, because I have a 730% long neck rifle. So let's see how many shots it takes. Alright. You could do it like the toucan dude, or whatever the heck your bird dude. It's with the lollipop, the owl. A 1, a 2, a 3. Got another headshot. Could you fall over, please? Oh, it literally took 3 shots! That's actually funny. Alright. Ark, I give you points for that. Get to it. 1, 2, 3. Actually, do I get I don't even know. Do I get prime meat from? No, I do not. I do not get prime meat from them. Gosh darn it. I need to kill mammoths then. Come here, bud. What level are you? 55. I was like, what the? Is my inventory going to get locked soon? I feel like it is. No, it's not. Okay. I actually just, they don't give me enough meat for it to take up that much space. Alright, so more raw prime meat. That's another woolly rhino. I'm going to run back here. Oh, more respawned. That's been a lot of dire wolves that are dead. Alright, so the woolly rhino's knocked out. I like how the mammoths that are just spawned in that are walking around me, I'm just literally putting their brethren's meat inside of these woolly rhinos, and it's just like they just don't care. Because they're passive until you try and kill them. How is this guy doing? Literally cannot see how his progress is going at all. Does he not? The woolly rhinos, they eat meat, right? 99% sure. Son of a... Alright guys, I'm going to cut it, and once again, just like with the quets, I'm going to cut it back to when they're tamed, because obviously I'm going to have to do something real fast, and I'm not going to let this run to an hour and a half, so give me just a second. I did not think that would literally take 2 minutes, but basically I put some berries in their inventory, and then they were tamed within like a minute or two later. This one I think is still down, but he's about to be tamed. Yeah. So they're actually, they were like at least 10 to 15 times faster than the quets. Maybe to do with the dino size, but just in general, that was so much faster. Oh, I'm going to put you on neutral before I put you away. That way when you come out, you just don't attack everything. But 202, that's not a bad tame level. We need woolly rhinos. We need them to be high level for the boss fights. And just, we're going to end up breeding them, guys. I'm not going to use the ones that I just find out in the wild. Go into the boss fight, going to do some breeding, and I'll show you guys all that and how to do that and mutations, and I'll explain that all in another episode. Oh my goodness. This is fun. You know what's funny? I have a cut recording that I'm going to have to throw over this one, so I know I'm probably already at an hour and a half because I had something occur basically at the very beginning of the recording. So this already is basically an hour and a half video. I'm going to end the video while we're flying back to base, or actually, how far away is my base from here? It's actually not too bad. I'll end it once we get back to my base, but we're going to tame this, go back to base. We got 3 artifacts today. We got 3 tames. That's a pretty productive episode. I feel like that's pretty good. Oh my goodness. Let's move on. There he is, and he's ready for us to pick him up. Oh wait, he's ready to attack. Can we whistle? Okay, nope, he's gonna go away in the cryo pod. Yes, he is. It was too late. It was too late. I was already locked on with him with the cryo pod. Oh, it's cool. Just tossing that. It's a great way to calm down. All right. I'm done in the snow biome. Between episodes, I will try and see if I can find some higher level for the... What level are you? If you're 150 and I kill you, I'm going to be very annoyed. Okay, he was level 25. But between episodes, I'll see if I can find some 150s. You guys saw how easily I tamed a 135, so I don't think there's any problem with me shooting for something else between episodes. I mean, for dino tames, are you serious? I am livid. Are you serious? Oh, I'm angry. I am so angry I don't know what to say. What level are you? I'm so mad. I am so mad. Ah! I hate you. Ah! This is staying in the recording. I'm You knew and I didn't even have to say anything. I found a quest. And it's a high level. And I want to shoot myself. He's a 140. He's all green. The color scheme's not even that great, but the level's good. And if I killed him, I know if I leave him, I'll be mad at myself. It's not even if I kill him, if I leave him. Oh man, I'm gonna go get my dino. I'm dying inside right now. I know. I've been hearing fireworks going off for hours. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off this episode. I'm done. I don't want the quest. I'm done. I may hear something in the comments. Why didn't you tame it? Well, I'm just done. It's 30 minutes to midnight. I got some plans. Maybe I'll I just need a break from this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If it wasn't gonna do what it did, I'd drown my character right now. Like, that's about where I'm at mentally after all of that. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.